Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of the Bull Mezco collection. We're going through it day by day. If you're just joining us for the first time, I've been collecting Mezco for a couple of years now, and I'm also a big major collector since I was a kid. I've accomplished quite a bit in a collection, and now after 15 years of holding everything in boxes, I have a chance now to open them up, display them, and I figured go through the journey with you guys, and we do it together. So in this episode 4, we're going to go over Bartholomew Vex. He's a series of 2 figures. This is the original boxing of the figure. There's a new one that came out right after this one, which was a red edition, and I think that was pretty cool too. I do have it, but we will unbox it together as we go along. Of course, Mezco always has a special seal on the top left corner. This is the front of the box. This is the side. Here's the back. I think it's really great artwork on the back. It shows a lot about the detail for the character, and especially the shadowing. So you can see here is the gold head, but on the shadow itself has the vulture head here. And there's a lot more detail on the back of the box. Here's the right side of the box and back to the front. And here's the bottom. There's the QR code, stuff like that. And the top. So always appreciate Mezco designs. I've always liked the fact of how Mezco can have licensed characters, but also at the same time make time for their own collection. I think they're doing really good, especially for Gomez, who was the lead star for the whole Rebel Society, stuff like that. And I believe all the characters are coming out with, especially all the new ones that personally come from Mezco figures themselves, are great. And I think it tells a true story and actual history of how far they've gotten as a company, as a brand. So without further ado, here we are. Here's Bartholomew Vex in his stationary pose. He comes with multiple accessories, multiple head forms. So it tells a lot about the character and how he's involved with magic and stuff like that. So articulation wise, he's not too bad. Of course, with the suit and everything, he can be a little more restricting. But of course, take the jacket off and everything, not a problem. He doesn't come with much accessories, but I think he comes with enough to talk about the figure. The socks themselves are nice and soft, but I would be careful bunching them up within the knee joint. So his knee can go up pretty high. It can touch his butt, actually. His articulation with the knee is pretty good. As far as the rest of the character, stationary, regular static pose, T pose and everything. Can't go much farther than that. You can go a little bit, but I don't like to stress my figures out too much. He can look up pretty high, not too much, but down, fantastic. You can definitely look down without any issues at all. And of course, his dude has a little bit of a waist joint, so you can do some little hula there. And that's basically it. So, and all the detailing and everything on the character. So we're gonna put him to the side for a moment in the background, and we're gonna open up with tray 1. So it comes with 2 trays. This is one of 2. So tray 1 comes with the figure itself, obviously, so we already have them out. Here's tray 1. So you have all the hands, some accessories and figures, 2 extra heads, his little snail suitcase, which I think is pretty cool, nicely detailed. Actually feels like, like real leather. Detailing on it is really good. I think the paintwork could have been a little better, but I think they nailed it as far as, what they needed to do. It does open up right from here. So a little tab here. And it can open up. Plenty of space inside. It holds a lot. Actually, it's pretty deep. It comes from here. It fills all the space in here. And yeah, that's about it. So just basically, there's a lot of space here, and it's pretty wide. And of course, closing up, you have to make sure to be careful. because this piece here is supposed to go inside first. So it's inside piece inside, and so it goes one on top of the other. And then it just clasps right over it. We also have his little dagger. The dagger, I think, is pretty cool because it does also have a face in it. I don't know if you guys can see that up close. Really nice detail. On the face. Of course, it's just a sacrificial dagger itself. Stays, static, whatever. It doesn't do anything much. But the eyes, the nose, and everything else on the dagger, the hilt of the dagger itself is fantastic. I think Mezco did a great job in sculpting that and showing its full detail and potential. And then another accessory. So that's pretty cool. And of course we have the hand and eyeballs. Love the detail on this. Love the paintwork and texturing, including the two eyeballs. And of course you can't be a Victorian era style without a proper drink. Everybody needs a proper drink and chalice. I wish it did came with the empty chalice as well, just to give a little, for guys who like to do photo shoots and stuff like that. But of course, the detailing on the bottle itself, I think, is fantastic. Did a great job on that. It doesn't really come off the top or anything. It's one giant piece, but I think it's great overall. And the gems and everything on the chalice itself. They could have done a little, I don't know what they could have done with the chalice itself, but I mean, for what it is, it's not bad. It's really nice. I still appreciate it. And of course, it comes with additional 246 hands, not including the ones that already come with him. And of course, the left hand has the rings on them. Very fine detail. So that'll be the end of tray 1. Oh, I'm sorry, and the heads, of course. We always like to change the head. So this one here is more of a goat screaming head. Eyes open, pure anger and rage for those positions and poses. And of course, as always, detailing is fantastic, especially around the nose. I don't know if you guys can see that. I know it's black on black, but in person it's fantastic. The eyes are glossy. I think it does give off a good vibe as far as the expression on the face. The wrinkles and everything shows. Can't get any better than this, in my opinion. Of course, the detailing on the horns. It's really cool. And like I said, everything always being improved, but for the scale and for what we get as far as scaling and everything goes, I think it's great. And here's more of like a chant looking face, because eyes are closed, more of a concentration face. Less angry, more relaxed. In the brow area, you can definitely tell. Less wrinkles. The ears are more to the side now, instead of more further to the back. So the detail as far as the ears go and stuff like that, I think is great. I think Mezco does a great job as far as expression-wise for its figures and knowing, feeling what the character feels. So you actually look at this and you're like, okay, I know what he's doing. I know what he feels like. So I think it's pretty cool. And that is officially the end of tray 1. On to tray 2. On tray 2, of course, you always get the little 112 Mezco baggie. That's always good to have. Here you have the stand. We're going to go here. Of course, we see that already. Here's your regular flight stand. And we're going to remove the pieces now for the vulture head and I forgot the other character's name that he turns into. If you know, detail in the comments. Right now I'm drawing a blank. Usually I'm good with that stuff like that. So here we are, tray 2. Not much accessories like I said before, but I think overall it does a great job. Here's the some extra pieces and everything for incantations and stuff like that. A star piece. I think it's cool. The magnet here. And here's the neck piece for the vulture head and the collar piece here. So we'll take out the vulture head here. Once you get nice detailing and everything. It would be nice to have an additional expression of the extra heads instead of just having just only the ones for the goat head. But you know, every time you make a new one, it's always something better and different. And of course, here we are. Here we have the extra collar piece and the extra neck piece. So technically, like this, put it in like that, and here you go. I think it's pretty cool. You know, I like the extra thought and effort into, you know, changing it up. So technically he has more than just 3 heads. He has 4 different heads. 5, actually. 5. I'm just like, here's number 5. Here he is morphing more into, I don't know if it's still the vulture head. I mean, it still is the vulture head. I still see the head, but I can definitely tell it's morphing into the octopus type creature. I keep forgetting the name. It slips my mind right now, but if you know, please leave in the comments. It's always appreciative. We always get those days where, you know, we just have a brain fart. Additional incantation pieces. Love the sculpting, love the detail, different lighting. You can see through it. You know, it definitely brings out the piece itself. And a magnet on the bottom, of course, you know, and the 3 eyes, the 3rd eye. And last but not least, an additional piece for incantations and stuff, which I like. And here is the left hand for the other head for his transformation, stuff like that. You can tell because it still has the rings here. Once again, fine detailing, great on the rings, great coloring. You can really feel the piece and understand. There's my son. He's excited.
I like the figures, Daddy.
Yep, we're almost done. We're going to put him with the rest of the figures. Say hello.
Hi.
All right. So that's it for this episode. We're going to put him now with everybody else in the cupboard. Please like, share, subscribe. If you have any further questions and stuff like that. You know, I'm always willing to answer some questions if you're curious about anything, or if I said something wrong or did anything wrong. Like I said, I'm still learning curve for everybody. You know, this is a community which I'm trying to build a nice, positive community. You know, for collecting and stuff like that. And we'll see you in the next episode. So here we are, putting what I can away. Put these 2 pieces together. And we're going to put Bartholomew Vex now in our little cupboard with the rest of our friends. And continue our journey. So this has been episode 4. I appreciate everybody. You know, sticking with me. You know, subscribe, like, share. I put them right here next to the pyramid thing. I would like to call them pyramid head, but they say the pyramid thing, but it's okay. And here's the collection so far from episode 1, from the left all the way up to Vex, which is number 4. Of course, Dick Tracy and Flat Top were a combo. So I was 2 for 1 in the episode. All right, so here he is now, officially in the case with the rest of his little buddies. And I'm going to keep building. Like I said, as I keep going, I'm definitely going to take apart the collection piece by piece and putting them properly with their Rebel Society, Marvel, and DC for right now. But as of right now, I think it's cool just to look at my boxes and see what I have and put a show together. So I appreciate everybody. House of G. Keep collecting. Be safe. Peace.